Finally all set to go. This is the last day at Balungal. Ur bitta nanna payana ಈಗ Abu Dhabi.
Finally, packed up my bags, away from my nation, away from my people, and away from the things that I loved before. I know I'm gonna miss my mom and dad very much. Last moment, dad gave me a hug and he kissed me, saying that we're gonna miss you a lot. Definitely, I'm gonna miss my mom and dad. I'm gonna miss my college. I'm gonna miss my friends. I'm gonna miss my hometown. I had small piece of my heart left out in Manipal. That's when wanted to meet these guys, Snehak and Shriji. Rest Praveen and all had left Manipal long back. So thought of just giving a visit to them before I fly. So what I thought was, before I pack up, I thought of going to my own college where I studied and thought of interacting with my juniors and having a conversation with them and trying to make them understand what life is about and how to live it to the fullest. I even went to the managing trustee, gave a memory gift, Lord Saraswati, which my dad wanted to give it to the managing trustee. We reached the airport and I told my dad that after this gate entrance, he's gonna miss me and I'll be not coming out. That's when mom broke out. Definitely I'm gonna miss all this and I'll be coming back one day after long years. And keeping that in mind, I wanted to give a tight hug to mom and dad. I know that I'll be missing them and I will be way far, not just a mile or something. It's gonna be 2,500 miles away. I got into the airport, got the checking done and the enquiries done. It was quite hectic because I was flying for the first time. The enquiries and checkings and all the documentations is very strict in Mangalore airport or any airport we go. As it was my first time, I was kind of way confused to walk in or try to understand what they're trying to tell me. But then they found a power bank in my bag and they were like, you need to keep this out and all. I was kind of scared when they stopped me, but then everything went smoothly. I walked in, went to the terminal, made myself calm and sit down, gave a call to my parents, and then I was like, okay, I am about to fly. Later on the same flight, I spotted these two kids who are my neighbors' relatives and I was so happy to meet them. I got my tickets checked, walked into the flight and made my way towards the sitting area. And this was not that tough to figure out my place. I was confused and trying to make weird reactions on my camera to figure out what to do next. Later on, they told us to wear seat belts and the cabin crew started giving guidance about safety, exits and everything. I was listening to it carefully and then I was like, wow, this is really an amazing experience because I was training students how to get these safeties done. I was into aviation industry training. That's when the flight took off from Mangalore airport. Later on, I landed in Abu Dhabi after 3 hours of flight. The beautiful sky, the way the city was looking, those lights, those broad streets made me fall in love with it before landing. And that landing just gave me an amazing jerk in my heart. After that, I walked out of the flight and I met this pickup guy from my department. He just explained me about Abu Dhabi. He told me about how the city looks like, why there are so many rules, why this city is so beautiful, why a lot of Indians move here, what is this city famous for, what all they do here, how's the living. And trust me, he was really amazing. I love the way he kept on supporting me and trying to make me understand the life and the culture here. On the way, he showed me my office on my right while going towards my accommodation in Abu Dhabi. He even told me the way the office works and kind of things that he knew for almost 4 to 5 years that he was working there. Trust me, I was now getting really a positive vibe seeing the speeding of the cars. No car was less than 100 or 120. From later on the same night, I reached my accommodation in 15 to 20 minutes. I walked in and this is how my accommodation looked like. I live in the 6th floor. It's almost 15 floors building and I live in the 6th floor and in 601B. Yep, I have an accommodator who is a Indian and believes a lot in God. Of course, that's going to be a different experience for me staying around. Later on the same night, I went on for dinner nearby a Kerala hotel. Trust me, something called a Star One. It's just like you are in India. You'll also have the Pakistani friends coming in for dinner that same night. And that's all for today. The next morning, I went for shopping nearby a mall called. I'll be updating you with that vlog. For more such vlogs, do subscribe and do follow on my Instagram and YouTube. Thank you. Have a good day.